question often comes up, how do I select the right truck accident attorney if I get injured in Arizona? And that's a very important question if you've been hit by a semi-trailer or any large truck. And in fact, we've had situations like that recently where people contact us to talk to one of our attorneys and they say, well, yeah, if somebody can do a car accident, it's just a bigger vehicle, right? Well, one of our attorneys was talking to a potential client the other day and explained, no, that's not right. It's like the difference between minor leagues and major leagues if you're a baseball player. And the reason is because it really is that much difference in how a truck accident case needs to be handled from a car accident case. For instance, it's very common that a lot of car accident attorneys will handle it the same way, and that can cost you as a client, as the attorney explained, thousands of dollars. How? Well, he explained to this potential client, let's go through some of those possibilities. So all these trucks nowadays have onboard computers that record everything. And what happens is after, let's say, a semi has rear-ended someone, the insurance companies send out all these experts immediately to secure the evidence, well, actually, to protect their client, not necessarily secure the evidence. Why do I kind of smile at that? Because, for instance, there's information stored on those onboard computers that after so many ignition times that the ignition's turned on, it's gone. And so as one of our attorneys explained to a potential client, what we do is we make sure that one of our experts there to download that information at the same time the trucking company has an expert. Because otherwise, what often happens is that the trucking company or their insurance company, they just go, oops, it's gone. Now, of course, that's where the evidence would hurt them. If it's helpful, they don't have any problem keeping that evidence around. So there's things like, it's very common we had a situation where a semi-driver rear-ended our clients. Several people were killed, and the insurance company tried to blame our vehicle. They said the lights weren't on. Well, it took a whole year, and finally we were able to take the deposition of the other driver, the truck driver, and it turned out that just before we took the deposition of the truck driver, we got the medical evidence showing that this truck driver was high on just about everything you can imagine. And so after we presented that to the attorney for the trucking company, he said, I imagine now you probably want us to pay the policy limits. And by the way, the policy limits are usually bare minimum $750,000, millions more common, and sometimes multi-million dollars. And so we got a very good settlement for our clients. But if you're not willing to go that far, the trucking company and their insurance company and their attorneys, they'll do the best they can to make it difficult or impossible for you to discover what they did wrong. Very common, another situation is for drivers to be tired from driving too much. Now the companies nowadays, they're usually smart enough, the trucking companies, that they don't put in writing, oh yeah, go ahead, drive as many hours as you want. you'll just make more money. But they can encourage it and tolerate it. And then the drivers themselves, in the old days, they used to have logbooks and they could fudge it. But now that information is stored in the computers. It can show every place that they stopped, if they got the right amount of rest, if they were driving more hours, and if the company tolerates that kind of behavior. Just because, you know, the drivers make more money, they make more profit, but they might end up killing more people as a result, then that case can qualify for what's called punitive damage. That's another thing the attorney explained to them. And punitive damages opens up a huge amount of compensation beyond the medical bills and the pain and suffering. And so if you're in a situation where you or a loved one was involved in a trucking accident, call us, because we can do a search and find out if this trucking company in their inspections, if they have failed most of their inspections, if their drivers have been taken off the road because of rules violations. We'll let you know for free about that kind of information. And that can make a huge difference in the value of your case, even with the same injuries. So that's just part of what our attorneys can explain, and when they look at your individual situation. Remember, any trucking accident, you really need to have a law firm on your side, and you call us early. There's more that we can help you with. There's more we can do. Call us. The call is free. The information's free. It can be priceless and make tens of thousands of dollars difference to you, or millions potentially. So call us, because we're here for you.